All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Got another one for you. It's a good day today on the market. I only took one red trade all day. Was in on SPY. My thesis was correct as far as the Monday opening and being a green day. Obviously, that's just an edge, right? Doesn't mean that it's going to happen every time at all. Anything can happen, as we know. And that's the beauty of trading. You have to completely accept that every time. Just the edge is a higher probability. That's all it is. But I did take that trade, and if I show my supports and resistances, right, perfectly balanced off my 44.40 level, which is great, almost to the penny. I think it was like 44.35. Let's see the low on that, 44.38. Oh, it was, my level is 44.34. Okay, so 4 pennies off. 44.35 was my level. So yep, that is a perfect example of why supports and resistances, supplies and demands are incredible. And the SPY traded off these, throughout the rest of the day. Right in here is the hitch off of this level right here, this 446.04, 446 essentially, 446.70 level. And then we have the 447.78 level, which is traded off in this range for a good part of the day too. So I traded in here all the way up, got out, re-entered on the bounce off the 200 EMA, up again, out. I don't know if, and I played it short once in here, did fine on the short. Played Tesla. Didn't love my Tesla trade. I kind of got I got stopped out in here for about 15 or 20%, or maybe it was these candles in here. I could have ridden it a little bit higher, but took the profit. Happy about that. I'm in Shop and PayPal, swinging those for the end of the week. My only red trade today was steel. I took one green on this candle, and then I chased into this candle and got stopped out here for like 20%, and a small trade was like $60 and lost that. So it was about $120 a day, something like that. Yeah, $122. So good, a little bit more green, bigger numbers. Excited to get back at it tomorrow. Let's take a look at the overall market. One thing, start with SPY. Super important. I'm going to go ahead and hide our supports and resistances. Super important to look at other time frames, right? So if we look at the hourly, this is really interesting, using our EMAs, which I think are crucial, and our hourly, right? So we have over the past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days that we have tested the 200 EMA. On the hourly, we have rejected. On the daily, right, we are below both indicators here. We may be looping up, and looks like we bounced off the support like we talked about yesterday. On the weekly, right, we're bouncing off the 9 EMA. Oops. And on the monthly, we're just forming this cup here, bull flag. But anyways, I'm not too concerned about the weekly and daily. The hourly, or sorry, the weekly and monthly. The hourly and daily, though, are interesting to me. So the question is, on the hourly, do we reject off of the 200 EMA and come down tomorrow? Or do we push up and go through it? We shall see tomorrow. Qs on the daily, right? Kind of the same thing, bounced off the support in there that we talked about. We'll see what happens. Now, Apple, on the daily, we're in this bull flag, or bear flag still, all right? Interesting support here. Good day today, strong close. Microsoft looks similar. Less of a bull flag, we're below the 9. Oops, Apple's well below it. So interesting to see what those do if they push things. Now Tesla, on the daily, we're still in this descending wedge, right? Descending channel. And we're here at the support. It was perfect at the bottom of the gap. Came back up, we're almost completely filled in the gap. We could get a test up on the hourly. All right, we're just putting in lows. Oh, look at that. Head and shoulders top. Yeah. Anyways, it just looks like a higher low for me for Tesla. Technically, it's a lower low, depending on where you count the closes. So nothing convincing there. Some good news coming out for Tesla, but it's got this massive shelf. Could get going here. The question is this the bottom, right? Nobody knows, anything could happen. Amazon, great day. This channel we talked about yesterday, right? On the hourly, this bull flag. Perfectly playing out. Breaking out of that. Boom, look at that. That was yesterday. Perfect channel breakout for Amazon. So expecting to see higher highs for Amazon. Meta. In a tight range here. All right, and it's descending. We are at the bottom of the gap right here. This is where we opened today and closed midway through the gap. We could trade in this range though. I was watching some of the chart guys' videos, and could trade in this range in between 326 and 290s for who knows how many months, until something big happens. On Meta, same thing on Netflix. Could trade in this range, right? Pretty solidly. Google, not too worried about right now. It's bull flagging. Got a long way to work with here. Long ways to go up. And then let me look at my shop and PayPal, right? So these are the two positions that I'm long in. I've got 10 contracts. Super cheap. It's like $100. How do I get rid of these? Chart settings. Chart display. Events, high-low, crosshair, show candle. I don't know. Anyways, this is just a gap. Gap down, and we have a support down in here, the volume profile support. 58.95 is the way low. And down in here, we're basing, and so I took a trade in here. Oh, that's PayPal, not shop. There we go. Shop. This is support, right? And right off of the 200 EMA. This is the one that we talked about, and I put it on Twitter too. So we have this massive gap here, enormous gap. If we broke through, then it'd be great to short this, but we held it strong and above this support here. And so I am in long there. $60. I know that's really high. We got 5 to go in 4 trading days. The PayPal would be sympathy off that, right? Some of these mid-cap plays that we're looking to catch a good bid and come back up with the Qs and with IWM, with SPY, IWM with a good hammer candle today. And that's that. Interesting to see AMD and NVIDIA, who had massive days today. Let's get rid of these. Huge green candles. NVIDIA, I saw some order flow for NVIDIA $600 calls of like over $1 million worth. So we'd be way up in this range, which seems insane, but AMD really convincing though. Massive green candle. We probably will see some follow through here. We're in the middle of the gap. Got to get above 113.90. Got levels in there. Let's get on that 5. 113. We have a 90. Yep. 1382. It's pretty good. A lot of clusters in here though, from tight ranges. I don't like it as much. 82, 22, 71. We'll keep it and see what happens. That's the problem. I keep these from days when they're really tight ranges, and then they serve me well in tight ranges for scalps. Ooh, yeah. NVIDIA going. Anyway, so we got to see if there's follow through tomorrow. Crypto is in a super tightening range. If I've got a good chart, it's my Bitcoin chart. Right, we're in this megaphone. We have room to come all the way down to the 28ths again. I believe 28.5s. Where we tested once. 35 to 28.5 is kind of the range we're in right now. I don't see us breaking out of that anytime soon until we come down and test maybe sometime next month. Anything can happen though, Bitcoin, right? It's super volatile. So that's that on the crypto space. And we're looking at Home Depot's earnings tomorrow, pre-market. And if things get going, right, AI, big moves after hours. But still, down here, just like we talked about yesterday, CrowdStrike, Upstart, CRM, Shopify, PayPal, Square, 5, right? All these had big sell-offs. Caught a little bit of a bid today, some more than others, and we're looking for some sort of bottom support on these. They were ripping, but they tanked super hard as the Qs went and as IWM went, right? And we got this bearish cross on IWM. So let's take a look at it tomorrow. Get in there. Remember that anything can happen. Trade without fear, and trade your edge. Remember that if your goals don't scare you, probably aren't big enough. See you tomorrow.